Hello, Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. Happy to see you back. How is everyone doing tonight? Oh, hey, it would help to have my scale on for that, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can't fix that. Using a little bit of... I don't know, the more I use this scale, the less I trust this scale. This thing is just all over the place. Yeah. That was not a... Yeah, that was not that much of a whore. Welcome in. We're gonna be doing no spices ingredient challenge tonight. Sort of an anti-ingredient challenge dinner night. Which, yeah. So we're stuck with salt and herbs in my mind as far as flavoring. Rest goes into my mug to warm it up. Then we refill the kettle. You'd be surprised how much of a difference that makes with your coffee, with keeping it warm, keeping it tasty. Oh, come on, pour, you silly thing. Kettle thought I wanted it back on again. I get myself with that one? Almost. I tried to. So we're gonna make some. So since we can't use a whole bunch of spices, why don't we make pad thai? We're not making pad thai. What are we making tonight? What did I write down that we're doing tonight? Oh yeah, that's right. Udon. And pork stir fry. Welcome, welcome everyone. Happy Wednesday. Cheers. But I'm not even going to start with that. I'm going to start with that cranberry and ricotta cake. Yeah. That sounds like a seasonal way to use some cranberries that you're not using in a holiday dinner, doesn't it? So we're actually going to start that dish by getting the recipe over here properly. I sent it over here and it didn't send over here. I'm royally annoyed. I do not like Chrome. And the more I use it, the less I like it. Come on, wake up, computer. It used to be that you could just right click on a tab and it would have send to other computer name on the local network. Now it still has that option, but it never sends, which is probably what I did last time. I probably walked over there, did that, clicked that tab and walked over here and did other stuff assuming that it was going to be here. And they've apparently changed that with this button that's on the address line. That's a share button for everything. And now you share it over there, and you can only share one page at a time that way. And then you have to come over to the other computer and click it to open it, and because it's also only going to pop up for like 20 or 30 seconds. Why did you have to make it more complicated? And anyways, now is my time. I'm supposed to be bright and cheerful and happy about everything. It doesn't seem to work out that way all the time. What are we going to start with? Let's just start with cranberries. Now we got our recipe over here. How many cranberries do we actually need? Get our cranberries. I don't know why I feel this need to add a southern drawl when I talk about cranberries. Two cups. That's about what I got there. What do we got here by weight? Yeah. Let's do the whole thing. Let's start by cooking some cranberries. One escapee. Oh, come on. Oh, you didn't see that. That was such a struggle, too. One of the cranberries dropped down. It was so hard to get with my fingers. Alright, so we're going to add nice. I like this recipe more and more. I've never really read this recipe all the way through, though. I've scanned it like 3 or 4 times now. Maybe that's something I should do more. I have a tendency to just scan recipes and see, okay, yep, that fits in with that, that fits in with that. Typical style there, typical style there. Move. And there's differences. I should sometimes give it a little more attention. I don't know. We're going to add about a half cup of sugar to our about 2 cups of cranberries. Okay. We'll get this out for later on. I intend to, Nan Reader, because no one said I couldn't. I think it was SoCal that said, yeah, no spices. But he's not lurking about right now, so I don't know. I guess I don't have a judge at all right now. I could be throwing all sorts of stuff in there. In fact, I intend to use something that some people, I don't think it's a spice. I actually sort of searched it and no one else says it's a spice. But I sort of have a feeling that some people are going to think that's a spice. We'll see. So we're cooking and reducing the moisture in our cranberries. We're hoping that a lot of them are actually going to pop. Release their liquid. Yep, that's another alternative. Yep. But salt isn't a spice to me. Salt is a mineral. So it's salt and herbs are okay in my book. And zest is okay in my book. But I'm not going to be using seasoned garlic. I'm not going to be using, onion. I'm not going to be pulling anything really from this drawer tonight. I'm not going to be using any of those cinnamon or anything like that with the cake tonight. I'm not going to use any mustard. Yeah, I tried watching Top Chef, I don't know how long ago. It was probably over a year ago now, but I just can't do it anymore. Like, there's just so many ads. And there's so many ads that are baked into it, too. And, it's like, okay, let's jump into your Toyota so we can go to Whole Foods. And you can buy all your Whole Foods branded stuff. And we'll have a pantry full of stuff from, Campbell's. It's... And I guess I just was more blind to it when the show first sort of came out. I don't know. Maybe they added it in and it got worse over time. I know they didn't do the cars and all that like the first couple of seasons. But like, yeah, it had to have gotten worse because like they didn't even have the cars to begin with, and now they're doing like testimonials on the cars, and they're like, "So what do you think of the cars?" And it's like, this is still a food show? Let's get started on some of our other stuff here, though, while we're waiting. I think I'm going to use a larger one for this. We can use that for the egg whites, though. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere here. Now we're getting somewhere. Eggs. Hey, Bun Buns, welcome in. Start by cracking 4 eggs here. I'm doing this in reverse. I'm doing fine, Bun Buns. How you doing? How's everyone else doing? Had a nice peaceful day. Almost fell asleep just before stream. That's becoming more of a habit. Hopefully your cold or whatever you picked up there is on its way out by now. Yeah, some people will just hate the holidays, and some people are why other people hate the holidays. Right, turning the heat off there. Now that those are starting to thicken up after splitting and losing their juices. These are cranberries for anyone newly in and more curious. Let's see how we do on our battle here. Is it just me in battle today, or we get some more? We got Soul Collector helping us. I think we can do that. That's looking like a doable battle here. Victory! Victory! Soul Collector gonna pick up an easy chest there. Easy pickup. Ooh, I get some goodies too. Unknown chest. Buns, yeah. It is looking and sounding like this Omicron or whatever it is gonna spread all over the place. But it doesn't seem to be quite the danger of the original one. And then it's winter, so we get the flu and everything else going on. Alright, we're starting with this. Back to cooking. We got our next map set up. Back to cooking. We need to melt some butter. In fact, we need to make some brown butter. Okay, so we're melting the butter back here slowly. Ricotta. Open. Whole basket ricotta is gonna fall out nice. Oh, don't worry, Buns. I appreciate it. I don't know how I'm helping just by cooking dinner, but if it helps. toss these up here a bit. So we have ricotta, sour cream, egg yolks. Splash of bourbon. We're going to mix this up until it's nice and mixed together. Alright, so we got our cheesiness all together. We're going to add some more butter to this. We're actually going to add even more liquid into this with some more dairy. Oh, there we go. There's our sugar and flour. It's like staring at this thing. Where's the sugar and the flour in this actual cake? Crack open a new bag here. Nice. Almost done. Got a little baking powder in there. A little baking soda. Okay, well that's going. Turn our attention back over to the other half of these eggs. I was going to use this whisk, but we want the whisk to be dry too. So we'll use this whisk. Welcome in. How you doing this evening? How's your night treated you? Want maximum fluffiness for our cake here. Nice! Hopefully it's at least a pleasant drive. Awesome! Arm hurting. Ow. It's not quite there. Some nice soft peaks though. Okay, maybe not so soft peaks anymore. We're getting to that brown level there. You got some nice brownness going on in the bottom of that pan. With this, just to add a little bit more air, a little bit more lightness into our cake batter here. We are definitely getting there with our butter. Trying to get ourselves some nice brown butter here for our cake batter, which will go in with this just before we add in those whites. Wow, these are like completely gelled. This is like cranberry jelly now. Those are going to be on the bottom, on the top of our cake. Nice bun buns. Chicken paprikash, a traditional thing for your family, or just a favorite of yours, or favorite of Dad's? I think I'm good there with our butter. We'll let that cool a little bit. I think I'm going to switch to a larger spatula here so that when we add in our egg whites, a little more efficient at incorporating them. You see all the nice brown bits going on there. Toasty flavored. So we'll get all of those good bits out of there. Trying to get that mixed in. Without working that flour too much. Alright. Now let's start incorporating our egg. Oh, let's not. Let's wait one more moment. Let's get our pan ready for this. Which I still haven't decided what pan I want to use for this. Like, that's a lot of cake batter. And, like, I should have had this recipe probably. But let's see. Can do that upside down. Don't want to do a 9x13. Oh, come on, buns. You are not here for the buns. You're here for the veggies. Okay, I got the Grand Marnier out for a reason. Because liquor and orange and cranberry all go together so lovely. sugar like crystallized to the spoon. I think we're going to do this guy upside down. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Hey Tree, welcome in. We're making cake. I'm sitting here debating whether I want to coat the outside of this pan or not. I've made the decision that I'm going to. Hopefully the office was not too painful of an experience this week for you, Tree. We're going to do a upside down cake. Because this is about the only size thing I think I have that will hold this cake. I'm just going to carefully go up and down each one of these little ridges and get a little butter and everything. I still use butter even though science tells me I shouldn't. I still haven't figured this one out why. I just have the compulsion to still use butter to coat my pans when science says that the milk fat solids in the butter are going to solidify and actually hinder the oils from keeping things from sticking. Oven preheating for our cake. Let's add our batter to our pan here. Interesting. I thought I'd turn those all on. Love it. First thing I did tonight was turn on my timers. What does the thing do? Turn my timers all back off. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So now we're going to add our cranberries in here. About a spoonful at a time. Just because they're sort of thick, it's going to be hard to spread them. I was actually thinking of doing this cake a little bit later on in the week, but then I realized the cranberries are such a great choice for a no spice night because they're almost self-spiced. They've almost got that whole cinnamon thing going on all by themselves. Now I'm just going back and filling in the areas that seemed a little thinner. The last little bit here. Ooh, we got a battle ready. I didn't hear that. Let's do our battle. Let's see what we got here. Do we risk another? Do we risk another killing field out here? See if we can't do that. Nope. They're not gonna get here quick enough. Oh, we might get the other one inside of it though. No, it's gonna sit right at the edge and make us fight it at full health. Ugh. Victory. April 4, Detroit. Thank you for that assist. Getting those gold. Onto another gold chest. Let's go with a Berserker. Let's do some damage. Rogues are going to be good on this one for the packages. But we're going to need some support units out there too. So don't leave me without any healers or any flag bearers. But Yeah, definitely throw those rogues out there too. And I just got to notice that I might have a package that I didn't know I received. Maybe here, so I'm gonna run out front and see if I have a package sitting out front or not. Received one, but I got notice for a second one. So I'm gonna put up the AFK screen and be back in just a couple minutes.
3, 2, 1, blast off. She's up. Come in ideal countdown control. Ready for second launching.
Atlas moving into position.
Fuel her up.
All set.
Countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! There she goes!
Yes, you can be in command of your own ideal countdown. It's a real electronic missile base. You sit at the controls and move missiles into place. You count down. You blast off. You track the flight. The ideal countdown comes complete with moon missile and lunar probe, as well as a giant atlas. Get your electronic ideal countdown now, wherever good toys are sold.
It's a wonderful toy. It's ideal.
If you've ever been to Venice, you remember the gondolas and the picturesque waterways. And you remember the food, too. Superb food, prepared with that very special Italian touch. The same special Italian touch that Chef Boyardee sauce with meat can give to your meals over here. Because the recipe for this tangy sauce has been brought over from Italy by this famous Italian chef. Chef Boyardee sauce with meat is made from juicy, sun-ripened tomatoes and tender quality beef, simmered in a spicy sauce that makes a rice and cheese loaf, a casserole, or a spaghetti dish a real Italian-style dish. So when you'd like to add that special Italian touch to your dinner, do it with Chef Boyardee sauce with meat. Try Chef Boyardee sauce with mushrooms, too. Both are prepared from the chef's own Italian recipe.
Now, a new creation from Seal Test. Cottage cheese in ready-to-serve portions. Handy envelopes bring you brand new convenience and ease. Zip, it's open, quick and neat. Just the amount you need, the easy way to serve cottage cheese. The rest stays moist and creamy, ready for next time.
Are they handy? Cottage cheese in ready-to-serve portions.
So easy to use, quick, and no bother at all.
The rest stays really fresh, moist and creamy.
Yes, serving cottage cheese was never as easy as this. Seal Test's new square package with handy, ready-to-serve portions. Zip, it's open, simple as can be. The rest stays moist and creamy fresh. You'll love Seal Test cottage cheese in new, ready-to-serve portions. Get some soon.
Folks, why do you eat Wheaties?
We like it.
But did you know it's always been whole wheat with all the bran, and bran is one of nature's best sources of food fiber.
That's news to us.
Wheaties breakfast this morning?
Sure, it helps me feel fit.
But do you know Wheaties has bran fiber your body may need?
That's news to me.
Why Wheaties?
Oh, we love the taste.
I have for years. But do you know for years you've been getting something extra for your diet? Bran fiber?
Well, that's news to me.
Wheaties. It's brand news.
Next week, George and Gracie will be brought to you by Carnation.
Hiya, happy boy. Wish you'd been with me today. We saw a great dog show, some beautiful dogs. There was the handsomest poodle, a real beauty, an international champion. His owner gave me some good advice.
There are many dog foods on the market, but the Carnation Company makes the best. It's called Friskies, and it's quality all the way through.
You should have seen the champion collie. He won everything in sight. The handler told me.
A very important part of this champion's diet is meat. That's why we feed him Friskies. The principal ingredient is lean red horse meat, the best you can buy.
So happy, you're getting real quality, and you're going to get your Friskies right now.
Friskies is prepared to the high standards of Carnation Company and guarantees prime-grade nourishment.
Schmidt's Blue Ribbon Bread gives you 7 ounces of non-fat milk solids in every loaf, the equal of 90 quarts a year if you serve it regularly. Every sandwich you make, every snack, gives you extra milk. For wonderful flavor combined with sound food values, serve Schmidt's Blue Ribbon Bread in the pantry pack.
Here's the newest, most exciting sound in town. It's a General Electric blender that's going around. Completely new from base to lid. Take it apart, see what they did. The non-skid base is the lowest you'll ever see.
The decanter has a 36-ounce blending capacity.
The non-spill lid is really smart. For blending convenience, it comes apart. Add additional ingredients if you will. Look, no splash, see no spill. Put them all together and you know it's true. The General Electric blender is best for you. If you want to know another reason why,
It's only 10 1/2 inches high.
stores easily on the counter or on a shelf. There's 1,000 things you can make yourself.
Make party spreads,
Great cabbage heads, blend the meatloaf for a family of 8. Make ice-cold drinks you'll appreciate. Now's the time for you to buy the General Electric blender.
Did he say only 10 1/2 inches high?
Welcome back. Guess I didn't have another package. Ran out there, took a good look, didn't see another package. Don't know. Anyways, our cake is looking lovely and just about ready to go in the oven. I'm going to give this a little bit more of a wipe here than I just did. Get some more of this spottiness off of here so it looks prettier when it comes back out. Don't need the top to be coated with butter anyways. Okay. And this also gets a little bit of a strudel going on it, too. Or streusel. Streusel. So we'll mix that up here in the bowl I used for the egg whites. Oh, hey, we could use some music, couldn't we? Got back from going out front. My earbuds completely disconnected, which resulted in me having to sit here and play games with the computer going back and forth until the Bluetooth apparently reset itself. Finally got things going right. Of course, it was a case where I just got frustrated to the point where, okay, I guess I'm doing the rest of the stream without earbuds. Come back to the computer and all of a sudden the earbuds are available. Why don't we get started by back in by doing our Wednesday dinner vote for next week, starting that off. What do we got for our top ingredient suggestions here in the Discord right now? strawberries, natto, hearts of palm, quinoa, honey mustard, daikon. We got any 4s left? We're struggling on the 4s these days. There's no 4s. We're gonna be at the top here with barbecue sauce and lemon juice. '29th already. Wow. This year is over. Wow. As always, vote with your reaction for which one you want to see next week. Either barbecue sauce or lemon juice. Ouchies. And that's been on the list long enough with only votes on it, so we'll get rid of that one too. Alright, we need more suggestions. We need more voting. Please make suggestions. Please make your votes. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. Some of the best and most interesting meals, the hardest ones for me to do, were the most interesting to me and the most intriguing. Like things like the after 8 dinner mints or chocolate covered potato chips. My dinner turned out horrendous for that. I don't know if you noticed the photos from that. I posted on Twitter a little while ago. Oh my god, it was so ugly. But anyways, please make suggestions. Please contribute. Greatly appreciate that. Alright, back to the board here. We're going to make our streusel topping for our cake. Start with something in the ballpark of 2 tablespoons of butter. Bit more sugar and flour. Almost out of flour again. The streusel topping's almost like mini pound cake territory. It's equal parts flour, sugar, and butter. Then we're gonna cut that all together like it's a biscuit. And then we're going to lightly coat our cranberries. Trying to get the crumbles out of this. Some of this is a little too fine. I don't feel like adding more butter to it to fill it out. That's all we really need anyway, is just a nice light coating on the top of it. So that's going to go in the oven 325 degrees. We'll give that a nice long bake in the oven. Why is someone so grumpy? Is their user experience being unpleasant? Do they need a return? Wow. There we go. Get it out. We're going to do a little broccoli tonight, but not all of this. Yeah, let's do one more. They're small. Yeah, this is quite ridiculous. I felt I needed to do this just because it was there. I mean, yeah, this is really for Sunday. I know you can't see what I'm showing you yet. Yeah. I just had to. For the price that they were charging, for the quantity, for the size. Yeah. So that's gonna be pot roast night stuff. That's gonna be Sunday. That's gonna be Sunday. Those are morel mushrooms, if you're unfamiliar, bonbons, which are seasonal, and or you can find fire morels too, but they're seasonal. They're not easy to come by, and they are very tasty for sauces. Very tasty. I'm taking the leaves off of our broccoli here. I'm going to cut the tops off of it too. This is all just going into our stir-fry mix for tonight. Like, if it wasn't for Far West fungi being in Sonoma, I don't know if I would find a container like that of morels. I haven't seen morels like that before. Like, the only other way I've ever seen morels is like either like being delivered in a box to a kitchen, or, you know, like off of someone's back of their car. Like, it is not typically a huge industrial operation. Typically it's like some hippie dude coming and selling you mushrooms. Ha 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 ha. I caught that, Bun Buns. I actually have a t-shirt that says amateur mycologists have real questionable morals. Give these all a fresh bottom. Do our best to get rid of the ants that seem to be swarming my kitchen the last couple of days. Take a couple outer leaves on these out, and then we're going to give these all a rinse. Elevator jokes. Har, 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 har. It's a little like saying elevator jokes are next level. There we go. I knew I could get them all in one hand. Oops, cold water, not hot water. Really like how these turned out in that campfire stew I did a while back, so figured why not steal the same concept and do them for stir fry as well. So we're gonna take Brussels sprouts and treat them more like baby cabbage heads. What you researching? What you studying? What's new and interesting to you? I'm always all about learning new stuff. I can't remember any of it, but I'm always about learning new stuff. Hardware. You building a quantum computer over there? Oh, nice. Yeah, these days it sounds like more... I don't know, I haven't been shopping the computer market for a while now, but... sounds like nowadays it's almost more of an availability thing more than what you want to put in a system, what you can afford to put in a system. It's what you can get your hands on. Like, you have Linus from Linus Tech Tips. You know, like, I just got a 3090 now, like, a year later. You know, it's sort of like, really? They're that scarce? Let's do our battle. Nice. Hit Mama Bear just killing everything for us. 200 gold. Who's gonna get that? Soul Collector picking up that. I'm gonna go up top here. Yeah, I'm sort of feeling like I lucked out. When I set up this stuff for streaming here in 2019 was, I mean, the reason I was able to start streaming was because I was upgrading my current computer. And I had upgraded to a 2070. And now I feel like I picked that time almost like perfectly, although I didn't really pick it. It was sort of arbitrary. Throw those with that. I do wonder how much of this is actual shortage and how much of it is manufactured shortage too. Like, I mean, the memory companies all did just get into trouble and does repeatedly get into trouble for manipulating their market to up their prices. We can use you for frying. Okay, now that's bothering me. Hey, Bitter Dan. How you doing? Welcome in. What have you found about the Ryzen 9, Trueba? I forget what I got as far as my CPU. I didn't do a super strong CPU. I've always been more of a fan of building my own too, and it sounds more and more like really the package builds are the way to go, even though they're all with motherboards that limit your upgrades, and they use cheap options that limit your upgrades otherwise. What you been cooking lately, Bitter Dan? What's been on your menu lately? For those unfamiliar with Bitter Dan out there, another lovely food and drink creator, doing a lot of... You seem to do a lot more like fancy traditional French style food. You do a lot of the classics, at least from my outside perspective. I'm trying to work tonight without any spices at all in anything I do. So we're having to use a lot of the raw flavors instead of, say, garlic powder. I'm using garlic tonight. Or say, I'm doing a cake with cranberries in it because I was planning on doing it anyways, but the cranberries are nice, you know, like they're almost like they're self-spiced. Get out of my face, bug. Nice. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done Mexican food. I always seem to come back to it every couple of months. But it is sort of wintertime here. Awesome. What you got going on for the folks? If you can share. shrimp at the fat. I approve. Wow. I gotta do ossobuco here soon too. I still got another pack of 4 out of my quarter steer that I gotta finish up here. But yeah, ossobuco's good time. My most holiday thing I'm doing is on Friday. I'm gonna make a burger with a camembert for buns. I saw it in an article and had to replicate it. Use a spoon, get our garlic peeled clean here. Wow, ginger juice in the eye. But yeah, Better Dan, let me see if I can't pull that up quick. I put some info on it on the Discord here. Let's see if I can't pull up that page right quick. Oh wow, maybe it's way up there? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Camembert as the bun. So yeah, I'm gonna that's gonna be, yeah. And I can't tell, some of the photos I've seen of it, like that one there, it's very obviously looking like it's got a full wheel of camembert on the top and bottom there. But some of them I've seen, it looks like it's almost like cut in half. Like that one. That one looks more like it's cut in half there. But this is a Japanese restaurant if people are unaware. At least I think it's Japanese. Is it Japanese? Oh, it's in yen. But I've done lettuce leaf tacos before, Bun Buns. I don't know, that could be cut in half there too. The real question is, do I pan sear the cheese? Or do I just leave it raw? Okay, that was my plan anyways, but... So anyways, that's gonna be Friday here on stream. Making sure to cut against the grain here. Which, long ways of the item typically. Would I be able to buy silkworms? I have no clue where I could get silkworms from. As an ingredient? Are you trying to get me to use silkworms as a food ingredient? Smelling the oil back here. See what temp we're getting. Oh, we're already 330 back here. Wow. Turn that down a little bit. No, Bitter Dan, it's not a Canadian band name. There you go. I'm out of coffee. What time's it getting to be? Okay, we're only a little less than 2 hours in. Okay. We're doing okay. How are we looking on time here for our cake? Oh, I shouldn't have looked at that cake. Oh, that cake is looking so good. I hope it stays looking that good. What else are we throwing in this dish tonight? I think we're gonna do a little carrot in there. Let's do a little carrot. Uh-oh. What'd you find, Bun Buns? What'd you find? Oh, jeez, silkworms. And I know that's going to be picked up immediately. Everyone's going to want to vote for that one. Where can you find them online? Let me guess, Amazon. I don't think you're going to have to rally many. I think they're probably going to be willing to happily go along. I tried to make the whole ingredient challenge like challenging from a cooking aspect, but you know, chat's all about punishing. How can we make this disgusting for Chef? Ants are not tasty. I have had ants before. I actually had ants in culinary school. We had a Culinary Institute of America has a gastronomy class, and one of the days they have a blindfold tasting for certain students in the class, and yeah, one of the things was ants. Ants just taste like dirt, which, I mean, I'm sure most of you in your childhood ate dirt at some point. Ants taste like dirt. And I mean, I've already done these. You already got me to try crickets. And yes, I still have the crickets. Actually, sort of annoyed that I'm using this tonight. Because these are nice cuts of meat, and I would have much rather used a cheaper cut of meat, like, I don't know, country ribs or something. Crickets to me taste like fish food. Actually, I should take that back. I haven't tried fish food. I know what fish food smells like. Crickets taste like fish food smells. I made brownies with them. It's great for adding protein into something, and it's something you can sort of hide. But it's something that you're supposed to taste in a dish? Yeah. Yeah. These some thick boys, too. The heck are we pushing against there? Got an actual piece of bone in the bottom of this. Way to go, guys. Boneless loin with the bone. I highly doubt that one, Bitter Dan. There's vegans out there that don't eat yeast. Food site? What food site? I like food sites. Yeah, I don't understand a lot of the mentality when it comes to veganism. I understand the mentality when it comes to environmental aspects or other things. Those people that are thinking they're not hurting animals by only eating vegetables don't have a clue what they're eating. If you're a sub, you can go ahead and put links in chat. Otherwise, feel free to add links into the Discord. There's another bone. Wow. Rabbits are right there with pigs. I'm sorry, Bun Buns, but you replicate too quickly. But yeah, just the millions, if not billions, probably billions, of field mice that are slaughtered just in the production of grain and wheat in this world. If you're eating food, you're killing animals. It's pretty much it. I mean, how small and... I mean, if you want to break it down to that point, technically bacteria are not animals. I mean, they don't have a nucleus. But you're probably killing them just by breathing right now. Wow. I am just a coughaholic tonight. You gotta join in every time, Bitter Dan, if you wanna... Oh, you did. Never mind. Hoser. No, this is not a hockey scramble. I do like some hockey. I know my cup is hidden there by the tree, but normally there's a cup there for a team. It's still there, you just can't see it today. Alright, cornstarch time. Just doing simple cornstarch on our chicken tonight since can't use spices. Gonna try them all. Thank you for that sub, Treebop. Greatly appreciate that. What's left? There's only 5 letters. 5 letters? Only salt. Only salt and cornstarch here. I really want to put some pepper into this, but I can't tonight. Oh, who knows how many pieces of chicken I've coated this way. Do miss having that nice shield for coating everything. They had the restaurant that I used to do all that in. See what our oil temp is at here. We're at frying temp. Oh yeah, we're at frying temp. We're at 400 degrees there. So we are definitely ready to throw some things in the fryer. I only want to do about half of this at a time. How so, Bun Buns? You gonna kill me? That was what I was thinking, Better Dan. That might be, I don't know how old Bun Buns is, but that might be stretching for Bun Buns. I can make it famous. I don't recall that. It's been a while since I've seen Young Guns. Let's see what temp we knocked that down doing that first batch. I didn't add much heat in here. Yeah, that knocked us a whole 100 degrees down. So we're going to have to recuperate a little of that heat. We do have some nice crispy brown chicken though. Young Guns, it's 87, 86, 85? Word scramble link, the bot starts at once every 6 minutes. And you just have to type exclamation scramble when it comes up. You might be able to trigger it on your own right now. Headphone warning. I'll check it out after the stream. But yeah, I have Young Guns. I should just watch it. I have a rather impressive old school library. I haven't quite kept up with modern day. That's also on that list of things I want to do with Raspberry Pis. I want to get myself a, I want to do a web server for my house, but I also want to do my own little NAS. Ooh, we got a battle to do too. I keep neglecting that. Let's do our battle while we're waiting on that oil to reheat. That sounds like a good project. Keep track of your humidity. I found out today that, I forget the name of the company. The company that makes Roombas actually has a Roomba for the garden. To basically, it roams around your garden, and if anything is too short for it, it cuts it off. So it just assumes everything that's short is a weed. And then, of course, they'll sell you things to avoid this one, sort of a thing. Victory. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. Treebow getting those kills. Gwen Royale helping out with the assists. Tree walking away with the scrolls, though. I actually did something really similar to that, Bitter Dan in high school with a computer. There was apparently... Oh. I did some, like, advanced, like, engineering classes in high school. They were more, like, focused towards students that are interested in, like, practical use of stuff. And there was apparently, like, this Lego greenhouse set that they had. That you could do all of that same sort of stuff, but using computers back when I was in high school. And yeah, I can totally see but I had to do that in high school for small little gardening set, not a real garden. Oh, I gotta start the next map here. I have that tendency to forget about the next map. 10 years ago. Yeah, right, Bun Buns. Do a warrior this time around. I would guess that you're roughly in the same ballpark as me too, Bitter Dan. Okay, let's do our last batch here. Might be the last this oil is good for. It is a getting foamy. But we'll hit these new batch of chicken over here with a bit more salt. And these are gonna go in the oven with our cake. Just to stay warm. I'm actually going to turn the cake off. Pigeon. Let's give that a Google and see if I spelled it wrong. Pigeon with a D is a surname from an archaic spelling of pigeon. So you may know it from someone's name. So we'll take our oil, cover that up. We'll grab ourselves a second hand towel here and move that to the back carefully. I don't know if I want to pull this cake out yet or not. But what version of aluminum do you use? I think we'll take this cake out. Let's see if we can't get this out here. It's looking close to done. It's jiggling a little though, so it gives me a little worry. Let's see if that comes out clean. I think we might be okay. We might be okay. Give everyone a close-up of our cranberry ricotta cake before it completely deflates. It is going to deflate a little bit, or already has deflated a little bit. Tester came out clean. Tester came out clean. Wish it didn't have such a pronounced crack right around the center, though. Otherwise, I'm happy with it. We'll let that hang out on the... Well, we'll put that over here and allow that to cool down over here. I think I need myself a glass of water. It's a hot in here. Cheers once again, folks. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Get that out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Now we gotta get water going for our veggies, or for our udon. So we'll fill a pot up with some water here. Plans for next year, maybe. Sitting here thinking that maybe I should have swapped my background with more of a holiday theme. Oh, come on, you're the French cook, Bitter Dan. Okay, that wasn't the word I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, Truva. Actually gonna get this started over here. It's a hotter burner anyways. And over here, we'll saute our veggies up. because I am not going to do this in a walk like normal people. Your pastry is enlightened? Probably to do with all the egg white in it. If you notice, that cake is deflated quite a bit. A little worried that it's not still jiggly though, so. I don't know, I think I've sort of gotten to the point where I've had enough puff pastry in my life. I do love me some puff pastry, but after years of rolling out Blitz puff pastry, which is sort of like a cross between puff pastry and biscuit dough, yeah. Well, event. We were talking about Chicken a la King just the other day. Was that last stream or the stream before someone brought up Chicken a la King? I was doing like a chicken and cream dish. Well, there's that one, but as I know it, they're designed to be like a windmill. So they're typically round or octagon shaped for the same windmill like. What are those? What he's referring to, Volivant, are like essentially if you bake puff pastry, it puffs up. You then can take the center out of it and pull it out and make a cup out of it. And I've done that for Chicken a la King. But it's a fancy way of serving some sort of like stew or dish like that. So you have that nice crispy, light, airy outside, full of fat. And then typically a creamy, rich meat veggie combo on the inside. Yeah, like lobster noodle. That wasn't this year, was it? I don't remember. I'm sort of. I've gone through most of this year on Twitter, and I don't recall at what point I made them. I know I've done them on stream, but that must have been 2020 and not 2021. Little garlic and ginger action. Add in our carrot. Really smelling that ginger right now. Add in our hearty greens. Our broccoli stems, our Brussels sprouts that I didn't slice. Hit that with a pinch more salt. Come on, water, heat up. I need you warm. I need you warm right now. I don't know if that would be more of a heat sink or a help. Heat off, I'm going to add the broccoli tops in there. And the green onion. Other than a pinch of the green onion. What's in the cake? The cake is a cranberry ricotta cake. So we got cranberries and sugar with a strudel topping over it, and then the cake itself is a combination of ricotta, sour cream, and eggs, egg-heavy cake. It's got 4 eggs in there, and I chose to separate the whites out and give them a little fluff up to try and add what air I could into it. So it should be just like really nice, light, moist cake with lots of cheesiness to it. It's almost like a breakfast cake, a coffee cake in like cake form. Veggies are looking good here. I need that water to boil. It's just on the edge. We're waiting on that water to boil. It's a close. There's an occasional bubble. Boil, I command you to boil. My chicken and veggies are getting cold waiting on you. Boil already. We'll get photos of the cake up on the Discord sometime soon. I'll get a slice of that before the end of the night. I probably won't cut into that before the end of stream, though. You can see we get some nice color on the sides there, though. That was salt going in the water. That's why it's now cloudy. Studies I've seen as far as adding salt in water is that, yes, scientifically, it does raise the temperature ever so slightly. But from what I've read, the amount of time, and it basically does nothing at the same time. Like, you can sit there and claim that the salt is raising your boiling temp, but it's not really. But I'm not Olive Garden. We are not an Olive Garden kitchen here. We put salt in our pasta water. For those unaware, Olive Garden does not use salt in their pasta. Nope. They very specifically do not use salt in their water because it makes their pans last longer. By not using salt. The salt will... I mean, salt does break down a lot of things. It's not exactly great on metals. And come on, it's Olive Garden. You really think they're using... It's aluminum. Come on. Boy, I'm thinking like oak something. Ugh. I have no idea what that word is. By the way, these are songs that are not supposed to have any lyrics to them. Although, the lyrics of this song do seem to work pretty well for this waiting for water. You know, anytime now. By the way, I'm taking this song off of the list because it has words in it. Lyrics in it. Oh, where's our scramble masters here tonight? We need one of them in here for this one. There you go. Waiting. Let's go, water. I took the wrap off of them. Cake Toa. We're getting really close on that water now. Bottom's looking really fascinating to watch. I wish I could zoom in on that a bit more. You would think it's at a rolling boil looking at the bottom of the pot, but the top of the pot looks like it's, you know, calm day on a sunny summer day. I really do want to see that now. Now that I mentioned that the other day, I really would love to see like the slow-mo guys or one of these slow-mo people do boiling water and just watch what is actually happening with those bubbles at the bottom. Like they just disappear. It's like they form at the bottom and they disappear as they're coming up. Get reabsorbed. Or something. Last 2 minutes, last 3 minutes, get units on the battlefield. What temperature are we at here? Are we at 200? No, we're only 190-ish. Interesting. That's on the surface, though. Cake Toa. What would Cake Toa be? What is that like? I'm having like I'm thinking like a kraken of cake. Giant. Yeah, but the name is bringing to me the mind of, yeah, it's bringing me the idea of the Kraken to my mind, though. Okay, udon in the pot. Every noodle master cringes at my lack of finesse when it comes to noodles. While those are quickly boiling, add our veggies to the pan, to the bowl. Add our chicken to that bowl. I mean, tonight is the no spice night, but if you wanted to add some spice, still not quite flexible enough for my liking. But we'll take this chicken and add it to the bowl as well. Now our noodles are starting to look cooked. Not quite there. I felt one of them there. Not quite there. Got a battle to do. Let's do our battle. Let's go to battle. Sniffle, sniffle, sniffle. Victory. Quick victory. We'll leave it there until Friday. Who's gonna get this reward though? Tree Bow doing all the killing and assisting. I don't know, was he assisting himself if he was the lead killer and lead assistant? I don't know. But we'll leave it there until Friday and continue on from there. Wrap up that map on Friday. But I think it's time to wrap up this deliciousness here. Let's see if we can just throw it all on there. Hey, Maz. Just trying to show the noodles off a little bit more. With all that deliciousness going in with them. The white's a nice contrast. So. I am Maz. A little last bit of the green onion on top. Though it's not really necessary. We got plenty of green in that plate. I am going to be... I showed pictures of it earlier. I'm going to be recreating a monstrosity of a cheeseburger using camembert as my buns. Get a photo of our deliciousness here. Go for the close-up first. Top wide angle. without this bench scraper. Awesome. Got our photos of that. Get ourselves some photos of this cake. This quickly deflating cake. It just deflated so much. Tree's good at this. We got a couple of people that are absolute snipers on this game. Wow, I already threw that water. I, for some reason, almost just poured water into my cake. Anyways, we've got craziness coming up here for Christmas Eve. Gonna be doing one heck of a dinner doing that camembert burger. That's gonna be a cheesiness craziness. What did I do? Oh yeah, pouring it in the water. That definitely would be a live stream fail. Unfortunately, I actually want to try that cranberry cake though, so yeah. And anyways, thank you all for joining me. You want me to cut the cake? Let's try cutting the cake. I don't really, because it is still physically warm, is the reasoning. Let's see if I can get this on a plate. We're gonna need another plate ready because I don't want to leave this on the cranberry side. Let's give it a shot. It's all for the stream anyways. Nice bake on the outside there. I think we got a cake. The Giphy thing, Bitter Dan, is through Mix It Up Bot. Which, it was an add-on to Mix It Up Bot, which... I wish it worked better. I miss... If there was one feature that I absolutely miss from Mixer days, it was the ability to post GIFs in chat. And Mixer had a great system where you could actually, you know, like, pick which GIF. You know, like, you could search a term and pick which ones. This one, it just goes with whatever is the top choice for whatever word you enter into the search. Well, it doesn't exist anymore, Bitter Dan. But Mixer was... It started off as other things until it got to the point where Microsoft bought it and it was looking to be a competitor here for Twitch. And it was right when I was starting up streaming. And at that very moment, if you looked at the two platforms, I thought Mixer was a much better platform. There was a lot better design. There was a lot more promise going on with a lot more. And so I hopped over there. And I stayed there till Microsoft decided to turn it into a tax write-off and tell everyone in the entire platform. Imagine you getting to find out that your stream is canceled via tweet. Imagine being a new partner and finding that out. There were people that were partnered hours beforehand. Like, it was purely like what looked like was a executive decision where no one in Mixer knew what was going to happen. No one in the entire area knew what was going on. It was only the top people that knew. Bit thick and heavy, but it's looking thick and heavy. It's looking thick and heavy. There's some dairy fat in that. That's got some thickness to it. But I bring up Mixer because Mix It Up bot is from Mixer Days. It's a very advanced bot that can turn people off because it's very like code heavy in its design. It's much more designed by someone who's a coder than is a graphical editor. Like you gotta think and code with it. Who's got the thick emoticon? Nice. Nice. Let's see, who's out there? Can we give a raid to someone tonight? Or we got anyone guiding the raid tonight? We got any... I got someone that I haven't raided in quite a while here. I don't know if I've ever raided her. Another food and drink creator. How do you... Is she still... There we go. I'm going to send everyone off to go hang out with Miss Sophisticated, another food and drink streamer. I've not had the chance to raid her anytime recently, and so hope you enjoy. I will be in chat, but I'm going to be stuffing my face, so I'm basically going to say hi and peace out. But I will be lurking around. I hope you enjoy. I hope you come back and join me on Friday. I will be here on Friday. I will be here on Sunday as well. We got plans both nights. Friday we're going to be doing those Camembert burgers. Or Camembert burger. I'm not doing more than one of those. And on Sunday I'm going to be doing pot roast. Going to be doing pot roast. Going to be start early. I'm going to start an hour and a half early. Because pot roast is going to take me 4 hour-ish to cook. Yeah, we'll do some fresh rolls, we'll do some other good stuff, and then we'll use the leftovers on Monday to make some pies. So I hope you come and join me for all of that. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now.